Alright guys, I thought I'd just sum up today's Black Lives Matters protest rally on on the 6th of June 2020. It's been a pretty peaceful rally. We started at Town Hall in the city center and came all the way to Belmore Park here at Central. The crowd's still there at the back. You see the ambulance crew at the back, and then now the cops are here clearing the street. You can see behind me, and the crowd behind me at the park, the Belmore Park there, and there's police chopper at the top. You can see still hovering there, keeping an eye on. So guys, why is it important to come together? I know with all the health issues and everything, everyone's wearing a mask and trying to keep as much distance as possible. The good thing is at the end, the organizers end up winning the appeal at the Supreme Court, and it was all legal. So that was a peace of mind for everyone, so no issues with cops. The important thing is the compassion, and the important thing is solidarity. Aboriginal people here, the indigenous Aboriginal people, only represent 3% of the Australian population. 3%. They can't make the difference. They can't bring the change with 3% voice. We all need to come together. Today, if you look around, a lot of local Anglo-Saxon white young kids, especially young kids from universities are here protesting. I spoke to a few of them. All said that they had enough. They wanted to stand up for the people who are original from this land. They copped heaps already. They have suffered heaps. The massive massacre, of the Aboriginal people of this land, driven off their livelihood, driven away from all the coastal regions and land, and we have these houses now, they millions of dollars worth of houses where they used to be their place to fish, and earn make their living. So there's a lot of unfair things has happened with Aboriginal people. We can't change everything, but at least the brutality, the bias, the discrimination they face every day, we can change that. 3% of Aboriginal people in Australia we have, of the 100%, almost 90, I guess 3% still is the white population. And if you look at the prison population, 28% of population is Aboriginal people. 3% of the population making 28% in the prison population. That's just unacceptable. The brutality they face, the bias, the hustle. I have a lot of Aboriginal friends, like down at Kiama, and none of my Aboriginal friends, I don't have one who hasn't been hustled by police or hasn't been arrested at some point for some petty things. So which a normal white kid would not have to. So there is that white privilege in this country. There is no denying it. So guys, compassion, kindness, and solidarity. I stand for kindness. That's my religion. I always say kindness is my religion, and I'm here for my Aboriginal brothers and sisters, and to have a unified voice. So the people out there in the government, listen and make changes in the attitude of the police, and also the way the justice system works in this country. It's a bias. It's discriminating towards people of color, even people like you and me, and also especially our Aboriginal, Indigenous to black population. So black life definitely matters. It affects us as well as olive skin or brown skin people of color. So guys, it's been good today, the rally, and I think it happened everywhere in every city in Australia, and everywhere it went peacefully, and everyone has made a point. I'm sure the people in the power out there, the government, the PM, the ministers, and especially the police commissioner, there has been an incident recently where an Aboriginal kid was brutally arrested while he was just playing, going about his, just like what the kids do, and the police commissioner comment was that the cop was just having a bad day. It was just a bloke having a bad day. That's just unacceptable, that kind of message. I mean, what would he say if there is a domestic violence case and a guy end up bashing his wife or partner? Would he in that case say that the bloke was having a bad day at work? Would that be excused? Would that really solve the problem here? We really need to go through the root cause analysis, and there is this psychological issues of white privilege, and it's not just in the police system, it's somewhere in the culture as well. We need to address that. Alright guys, still people around. You can see the cops on the horses as well, making the rounds. Alright guys, have a good weekend. We all need to support wherever we can, however we can. Sometimes we need to push ourselves out of the comfort zone and be that responsible, socially responsible person. Yes, the health matters. We all have responsibility towards the precaution we need to take for the COVID-19, but at the same time, we also need to stand for what really matters. Enough is enough. This can't go on. 432 Aboriginal people have died in custody with no investigation, no one been charged so far, and that is just unacceptable. Alright guys, have a good weekend. Bye.